What is up, guys? TheGreatWall back at it again with another video. Today we are here with another Trade Everyone challenge, and it is the Rangers. This is a team that won the World Series. What was it? 2 years ago? 3 years ago? Um, yeah, they've got a solid squad. Fortunately, a lot of older guys, so we have to probably make some interesting type moves to get this done. But I think we should have a relatively simple path to get there. So, without further ado, let's just start making some trades. Our first trade is going to be Luis Carvalho, Phil Maton, and Evan Carter for Tarek Scoobs. I mean, you've seen what he does in this game. We need him on this team. Yeah. Sean Armstrong, Cole Winn, and Sebastian Walcott for Emmett Sheehan and Justin Robleski. I might get Roki, I'm not sure yet. Like I said, we're not going to be able to get those top tier guys. Besides Scoobs, that one took a lot. Just because of how, you know, old these guys are, they don't have much value. So we're going to have to kind of keep it on the more conservative side of trades here. Florencio Serrano and Nathan Eovaldi for Trevor Rogers. Yeah. Aiden Anderson and Ben Anderson, as well as Jacob deGrom for Shane McClanahan. I've seen him do some very solid things in this game, so we're going to hope he can do it again. Danny Kalum for Garrett Clevenger and Griffin Jacks. Chris Martin, Merrill Kelly, and Tyler Maley for Emmanuel Clase and Cade Smith. Ty Blatch, Jack Leiter, and Cody Bradford for Brian Abreu and Josh Hader. Two more good bullpen arms. Alright, this is going to be our big move. Theo Hardy, Garrett Clevenger, sorry you have to go, but you do. And Wyatt Langford for Yordan Alvarez. Yeah, this is probably going to be the thumbnail, so yeah. Alright, Jake Latz, Carl Edwards Jr., and Jacob Webb for Gabe Spear and Andres Munoz. I was thinking about not doing this deal that I always do, but then I'm thinking Mariners are in my division. I might as well just, get their best bullpen arms. So, yeah. John Gray and Josh Sborz for Yohan Duran, who is going to be our closer in this one. I don't know if I've ever made him our actual closer, but he will be in this one. Alright, Gavin Feen, Kyle, and Robert Garcia for Hunter Goodman. Don't think I got him ever, so yeah. Owen Proksch, I think that's how you say that. Hobie Milner and Kumar Rocker for Luke Keyshaw. Like I've said, we don't have too much value left, so getting a guy like Luke Keyshaw, he destroys righties, and that's mainly what we're going to face. So, yeah, we're going to get him. Hopefully he can do a job. I've seen him do it before. Michael Hellman, Josh Jung, and Marcus Simeon for Trey Turner. Yeah. I do want to try to get Bryce Harper or Kyle Schwarber. I don't know how likely that is to happen, but Trey Turner for now. Yeah. Alright, Jake Berger, Jonah Heim, and Corey Seager for Bryce Harper and Kyle Schwarber. It's going to sound really weird. Kyle Schwarber and Yordan Alvarez are both going to move to first base. And then Bryce Harper, I'm going to put him in left. I want to see how he does out there. So, yeah. Alright, I just really want to cripple the Phillies. So, Trevor Hauver, Adolis Garcia for Alec Boehm. Yeah. Dylan Moore for Alex Call straight up. Alex Call's probably going to be a bench bat, but yeah. Aaron Zavala, Patrick Corbin, and Emiliano Teodo for Byron Buxton. I just need players that are going to be good, and Buxton's one of them. Alright, we're going to send Jock Peterson, Billy McKinney, and Cal Quantrill for Alec Burleson. And I think what we're going to do in right field is have a platoon of Alex Call, who's, very solid against lefties, and Alec Burleson, who is, very solid against righties. Funny, Alex and Alec. So, yeah, they're going to both hold down right field. Alright, Malcolm Moore, Omar Narvaez, and Cooper Johnson for Edgar Kira to be our backup. Absolutely destroys lefties with contact, so yeah. Alright, Jose Corniel, Ezekiel Duran, and Josh Smith for Jacob Wilson, who is going to be our shortstop, and then I'm going to move Trey Turner to second base. All right, our last bench bat, Jose Ruiz, Rowdy Tellez, and Sam Haggerty for J.P. Crawford. Good shortstop who has great clutch, discipline, all that stuff. So, plus he's on the Mariners, so yeah. The team is assembled. I will see you guys at the All-Star break. All right, we're at the home run derby. The team is doing well, but needs to be doing better. Kyle Schwarber, 31 home runs at the All-Star break. He is our DH. For obvious reasons, he can't play defense. See how the rest of our team is doing. Okay, I see Trey Turner, and that's about it. Okay. Big Scoobs was here. Saw Scoobs. Yohan Duran, like I said, is our closer. Only 23 saves up to this point, but probably going to get more as the year goes on, obviously. Schwarb's at first base. He's a beast. Oh, he's only hitting 215. Okay. Trey Turner at second, hitting 260. Anyone else from our team here? Wow. No Byron Buxton, which is, a little bit sad, but it is what it is. The team is, we're at least in first. I don't think it's going to be a 100-win season, but who knows? Maybe we have a good second half, so I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Okay, so we had a very good second half. Won 106 games. Scoobs did a job. Schwarbs did a job. Let's see. What team am I? I'm the Rangers. After a while, it's hard to remember what team I am. Harper with a 5.2. Trey Turner with a 4.7. Buxton with a 4.6. Hunter Goodman with 3.6. Jordan with a 3.4. And that is it. Alright, that's fine. And then pitching, Scoobs, Cy Young. He's a beast. That's why if I can get Scoobs in this game, I get him. Because he's insane. Trevor Rogers with a 4. Justin Robleski with a 3.8. McClanahan with a 3.5. I mean, this rotation was disgusting. To put it very lightly. Sheehan with a 2.3. He was our worst pitcher, and he was 18-7, 3.45. So, Kate Smith with a 2.2. Not a bad year for him. Anyone else? Duran with 1.7. Finished with 45 saves. Not bad. Still going up in overall, which I don't know how that works. Gabe Spear with 1.5. I mean, we had like 8 pitchers here, so DeGrom, yeah, falls off very hard, unfortunately. But the team did very well. We do have some award winners. Duran wins Delivery Man of the Year. Scoobs wins Cy Young. Schwarber third for MVP, hitting 233 is crazy. But, yeah, the team is good. I'm going to go fix it, and then I'll see you guys in the playoffs. Alright, we're taking on the Yankees first. Scoobs versus Rodon is a W. Rogers versus Fried is a W. Sheehan versus Schlittler for the sweep. Robleski versus Schmidt. Okay, McClanahan versus Rodon. There we go. Don't scare me like that. We'll make sure everything looks good, because that was a little scary, and then we'll hop in. Alright, we're taking on the Blue Jays. Scoobs versus Trey is a W. Rogers versus Gosman is a W. Sheehan versus Bieber. It's a loss. Robleski versus Barrios. Loss. Come on. McClanahan versus Trey is a loss. Scoobs versus Gosman to stay alive. It's a W. Come on. Rogers versus Bieber to move on. Is a W. We are taking on the Dodgers. I'm going to go fix our rotation, and then we'll hop into the World Series. Alright, we're taking on the Dodgers. Scoobs versus Ohtani is a W. Rogers versus Yamamoto is a loss. Sheehan versus Snell is a W. McClanahan versus Glasnow to go up 3-1. Is a W. We are 1 win away. Take a look at the team. As you guys can see, no one here is an original member of this Rangers team. Or, was here to begin with. Someone on this team has probably played for the Rangers at some point. But, yeah. Let's get into Game 5. Let's see if we can get this done with. Alright, we're going to go straight to Scoobs in our rotation. Because Robleski has an 11 ERA. So, can Scoobs just have a day here? No, he cannot. Off rip, just not a good start. If he gives up another run, he's getting pulled. Alright. Scoobs, there's still time to save this outing.
He's safe.
And 3-run homer, he is done. Save him for another day, Robleski. Just do your worst. barring some miracle, this is probably going to be their game. And that is, you know, kind of what it's looking like here. Oh, we put up 6 and we have a lead. Wow. Okay, and just like that, we are 1 out away from winning the World Series. Scoops, I pulled you kind of early, but Robleski came in, saved the day. Offense got firing in the 8th inning if anything. The Dodgers won 112 games, by the way. That's why we're on the road for this one. Duran versus Esteury Ruiz. This is why I make trades with teams that I know are good. Like, taking someone as simple as Alex Call means they need to play someone else there. So that's why, like, when I take players from the Phillies a lot or from the Dodgers, that's why. Because then they need to have someone else come up, and they're not going to be nearly as good. So, yeah, that's why I do the things I do in this game. But Duran, let's see if we can finish this off with you. Technically speaking, he's only played for this is his second team in this game. Because in this game, he never played for the Phillies. So, yeah.
2 balls,
just random
2 strikes.
Fact, I guess you could say. Alright, finish it off, Duran. We are your World Series champions in an insane comeback in Game 5. We get it done. Let's see who our award winners are. I mean, Buxton with a home run, Goodman with a home run. It looks like Buxton hit a grand slam. So, that'll play. That'll definitely play. See who our award winners are. Yordan Alvarez, World Series MVP, playoff MVP, goes to Schwarber, who had 8 home runs. Good for him. Yeah, we got it done, though. Thank you guys, as always, for watching. Stay tuned for the next one, and peace.